Hi, it's Karen. I just wanted to take a few minutes to talk about my journey with Beachbody. I started with Beachbody programs about 7 months ago. I met a Beachbody coach who was a mom of a child at my son's preschool. I was so impressed by the kind of fitness level she had that I reached out to her and asked, how on earth did you get those abs and how do I do that too? It really was as simple as that. I started with T25 and then moved from there to, P90X3, and then I did Combat, and now I'm doing PiYo. It's been a remarkable change in my life, and mostly because I have some pretty serious health issues that I've dealt with over the last 10 years, and I've really been struggling before I came across this. Um, it all goes back to a pretty bad accident about 10 years ago where I was hit by a car as a pedestrian. I had gotten out of my car to help somebody on the side of a highway who'd been in an accident, and another car came off the road and hit me. I had some pretty serious injuries, and I honestly didn't feel even 6 months later. I was still struggling, still not feeling great. So to top that, if that wasn't bad enough, I was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis. So it's really just been kind of tough, so the accident, the rheumatoid arthritis, and then 3 pregnancies. So just really, my joints weren't moving well. I was struggling. I had days where I was even having trouble tying my shoes. I had trouble holding my babies. I really wasn't sure when I started this if I'd be able to do any of this. A couple days into T25 when I started, and I was doing all the modifications, I had a terrible arthritis flare and wasn't sure I was able to continue. But thankfully, I had a group of women supporting me in a challenge group that my coach had put me in, and my coach, who I was becoming good friends with at that point, encouraged me to just push through and just see what would happen. At the end of that week, I really was okay, and it just got better and better from there. I've lost 20 pounds, which for some people might not seem like that much of a weight loss, but for me, I'm 5 feet tall. It was 15% of my body weight, and getting all of that off of my joints has made a huge difference for me. I also have found out that my cholesterol, for the first time since it was tested when I was 18, and I'm now 41, my cholesterol is in a safe place. And I think that has a lot to do, obviously, with the exercise, but also Shakeology. Loving the shakes, I think they've made a huge difference for me. My husband drinks them too, and they taste great. But that's been an enormous change for me. So that's about my health issues and all of those amazing changes that I just never thought was possible for me. I mean, we really were in such a bad place that we thought maybe we had moved into our house 2 years ago, and it's got a lot of stairs, and a couple weeks in I actually said to my husband, I think we made a mistake, we should be in a single-story house. And I just noticed yesterday that I was taking the stairs running 2 at a time. I mean, who would have thought that was possible 7 months ago? I mean, I had moments where I wasn't able to tie my shoes or do my buttons, or it's just been amazing. So I initially signed up to be a coach for the discount for the shakes. I knew I was going to keep drinking them, and I knew that it made sense financially, that if I was committed to drinking the shakes, I would actually save money by becoming a coach. And I also had a lot of people asking me about what I was doing because people could see the change in me. I mean, they could see the physical change, but I think there was an emotional change too that's been pretty obvious to people. I'm just much happier. So, and I'm not struggling. So, I decided to sign up as a discount coach. I figured why pass that business along? I could take a little piece of it. That was just the beginning, though. I started just really talking to everybody I know about it. I felt compelled. I'd had this change in my life and was feeling so much better. I just felt compelled to share that with other people, especially other moms. I've got 3 young kids. My youngest is 20 months. And it's hard, if not impossible, to get to a gym with any regularity. And here I was knowing that these are what the programs I was doing were 30 minutes, maintainable, manageable programs that you can do in your own home. It doesn't matter if the kids are crawling around on top of your back at the time, which mine sometimes do. But this was something that would work for moms. And I just felt compelled to share. And it's not for everybody, and that's fine. I don't take offense when somebody tells me it's not for them. A lot of people do like going to the gym for the social piece and have things that work for them. But I knew for me this was the right thing, and I know that there are other people out there who are struggling and looking for something, and this is such a good fit for so many people. I just kept thinking, what if the Beachbody coach that I met, Amy, what if she hadn't shared this with me? Where would I be? What would I be feeling like? And that's kind of what motivates me is I can make a change for people, and that's been happening. I'm running challenge groups. I can't tell you the number of emails or messages I get from people where I'm literally in tears because they're having the same kind of change that I had, and I just feel so grateful to be able to do something that makes a difference in other people's lives. So I'm really motivated by the ability to help others, to help other women, especially women with kids, who are trying to do it all and put themselves last on the list where they should not be. In order to take care of our families, we really need to be up towards the top of that list, if not first. It makes us better mothers and wives and sisters and daughters, to take care of ourselves and set a good example for our children, our girls especially. So coaching's been a blessing for me. Certainly not something I ever expected to happen. I was a discount coach, trust me. I was not planning on doing this. And now I just said to my husband, I think somehow I just happened into exactly the thing I should be doing. I would do this for free. I really would. It's just been remarkable. So not to get teary about it, but just changing people's lives. There's nothing better. So if my story helps you to make a decision for yourself, or about coaching or Beachbody products in general, then I'm happy to have done this video, which doing videos makes me uncomfortable. But I'm happy to help, and I wish you the best of luck.